see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Commodores' offense is on the field for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Commodores are on the move. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Doors! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ole Miss offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bradley. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this offense.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Francis. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Get it out on the screen. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Barnett. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line to a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. On the ground, it's Alexander. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Caught over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to...
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Commodores are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Brown. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Barnett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hard running there. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another.
And he's still running after. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
42 slider. 4-2.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Lee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gets it out quickly. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
6-9-1. Gators far.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, Rebels! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Barnett. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Ripping through the defense.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
To throw, it's Simpson. Fires left. Wide open downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Good right down the boulevard. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the Commodores are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Rush is on him. The sweet feet buy a little time. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Toss sweep to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this.
Turning it on. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
All right, they get the completion, don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll keep it on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for room, it's Alexander. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him! And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Now on 2nd down. We've got one more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Fires to the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fitzgerald. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Commodores have their offense in high gear. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as his offense continues its work.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Commodores have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to get the first through the air. That's caught. It's Alexander. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking left. Makes a connection. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Now the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
The sure hands, it's Fowler. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Fitzgerald. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Not a chance. Missed it. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
And look, I know there's not a lot of time left, David, but that's a big miss. Obviously, if he hits it, he forces the other team to need to score a touchdown to win. Now he's left the door just a bit open here. And we've seen crazy things happen in college football.
Yeah, and crazy things need to happen because you still got to make a few plays to get down the field with very little time on the clock. But now there is hope. You've got a chance. And the other kicker on the other sideline better be getting warmed up.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Back to throw. It's Simpson. This time it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The line of scrimmage at the 35. That's going to leave the holder at the 42 and a 52-yard attempt for the game. And the kick is good. His 3rd field goal of the game, and